Hi, I'm John,
I'm Liz.
And I'm Tristan.
and we're Jet Plays. We have a special treat for you today. Tristan and I just came back from the Sun and Moon pre-release.
And we're going to show you all of these Pokemon cards that Daddy got.
So, definitely don't have a lot to open. I did get a few packs out of where I placed, so we're going to open those on there. But then just to show what we got in the pre-release box, which you can see, this is the outer case here, and the box, which has the same picture on the front, which is why we turned it around so you could see Lunala. So, first off, the biggest change that I noticed is the energy looks very different, and I absolutely love the energy in this set. It is so pretty.
Also, the question for today, which starter did you get?
So, apparently the question for today is, which starter did you get in Sun and Moon? So feel free to put that in the comments. Apparently Tristan wants questions answered. So this is our first one. You'll see they kept kind of it's similar to the look from Evolutions, but still a little bit different. And I apologize, there are going to be some of the same ones in here because it came in the pre-release box that way. But we have a Shelder, a Chinchou, another Shelder, Tokudamaru, pretty standard for the Pikachu clone. Shelder, Paris, Bonsui, Zubat,
Which ice cream or Zubat?
Marini, I believe is how that's pronounced.
It's like mean. It's meanie.
Morlo, Caterpie,
And apparently Butterfree was the deck to beat this time, huh?
the person running the Butterfree deck actually won. Unfortunately, I have neither a Metapod or a Butterfree to show you guys.
Oh, no, Tristan does.
If you want to grab that really quick.
Okay, yeah, we'll show Tristan's deck
Zubat.
too.
We have a Dewpider, a water spider thing. Zubat, another Zubat. Zubat was in my box. Carvana, Poplio, Chinchou, Skarmory, which Skarmory is now a common, which kind of surprised me a little bit. Lillipup, Roggenrola, Sandygast, Makuhita, Young Goose, Crushing Hammer got reprinted, XP Share got reprinted, How is essentially the new Tierno now, Great Ball got a reprint. This one's kind of interesting. It's kind of a weird N. You both shuffle your hands into your deck and you both flip a coin. If you draw heads, or if you get heads, you draw 6, tails, you draw 3. So it's kind of a combination of N and Professor Birch. Still not sure how I feel on that one yet, but I'm sure there can be good uses for that. Lily, draw cards until you have 6. If it's your first turn, draw cards until you have 8. She looks so angry.
Yeah, she looks like a grumpy cat.
Professor Kukui. They also added some more Pokeballs. So we have the Timer Ball, which would be good if it wasn't a coin flip, because I don't trust coin flips. Teeter Punch, or Spinda with Teeter Punch. That worked really well in the pre-release because there's not a lot of ways for people to switch out Pokemon, so the confusion worked really well. Nest Ball. This one I can see being played a lot. It lets you search for a basic and put it onto your bench. So that's pretty nice. Good old Pokemon catcher. Dartrix. Golbat. Again, the Zubat line was in my box. Wishy-Washy. I still am trying to figure out Wishy-Washy, because it's got this ability called Cowardice. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and return it to your hand. You can't use this ability on your first turn, or on the turn that this Pokemon was put in play. I don't see any point to that, but I'm sure there's going to be something that'll be able to make use of that. Poliwhirl. Nice little chubby Eradicate. I think he's cute. Dragonair. Passimian. Which, if you can get a lot of Passimian, the pre-release rules allow you to have more than 4 of a certain Pokemon in your deck. So since his attack does 30 more damage for each one on your bench, if you can get a full bench of Passimian, you can do a lot of damage for the pre-release, for very little energy. Reverse Hollow Sandile. Reverse Hollow Granbull. Reverse Hollow Dragonair. Lantern. Cloyster. I ran Cloyster in my deck as well. Toucannon. Crobat. Crobat I feel could be really good because he's got a 0 retreat and Surprise Strike you can do 120 with. So I feel like it should be really good. It did not seem to work terribly well in the pre-release, but maybe with more access to supporters and items and such, it might be a little better. Beware. Reverse Hollow Stoutland. And then I had the Bruxish Sun and Moon one. So it was kind of useful because he did make sure I always had energy. And then the best pull I had was the Full Art Espeon GX. And I love how they do all the texture on those. Just like a EX, they are worth 2 prizes. So that one was pretty. And then also to show off some of the stuff that Tristan got, they of course reprinted Energy Retrieval because there's almost always Energy Retrieval. Looks a little more like the one before last. We've got a Rare Candy, Switch, Drowsy, Eevee, and it's just a new art for the old Eevee, it looks like. At least the energy evolution they kept. I don't know if Quick Draw was the attack that it had before. Got Zubat also, Stuffle, Crobat, Golbat, Zubat, Yungoos, Zubat, Genghis Khan, and then he got the non-full art Espeon GX, and then the ones he didn't end up using in his deck. Again, I just love this energy. Probably going to end up replacing it with those in any of mine. Here's the Butterfree that won the tournament. Whirlwind is what was doing it for him, so made it hard for them to set up, is my guess. Metapod. It's kind of a cool artwork on Metapod.
It's like the old claymation thing again.
Of course, Caterpie. Lots of Caterpie. Litten. Another Dewpider. Poliwhirl. Looks like it's... Or yeah, Poliwhirl. Is that looks like that's been crocheted.
I think so. I think it's, what do they call those where you crochet? There's a specific word for it.
Torracat. Wingull. Dratini. Lillipup. Psyduck. Dragonair. They reprinted Pokeball again. Pokemon Catcher. Cosmog.
Nebby.
Nibby.
Bonsweet. Another Dartrix. Serena.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's interesting that I did the holographics this time.
I don't know. I kind of like it. It makes them pop a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like her ability, Queenly Majesty. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may have your opponent reveal their hand and discard a card from it. Especially if you combine that with like the Evolution Spray, things like that, you can really control the opponent's hand pretty well. Steenie. Rowlet. Morlo.
Mm-hmm.
Makuhita again. Cutie Fly. Fly around. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. Okay. Torkoal. Dratini. Corsola. Lillipup. Rowlet. Torkoal. Araquanid.
Mm-hmm.
He has an interesting ability as well. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Fire-type Pokemon. So, there's some people theorizing this is going to be the end to Volcanion decks, but I have my doubts about that, seeing as there's so many ways to get around abilities right now.
Look how they did the background. How cool is that? With all the type.
Oh
pictures
yeah,
with
that's a
the
good
big
point. The reverse hollow.
Isn't that cool? I love that.
Primarina.
Oh yeah.
Boldor. Another Gramble. Tonic.
Mm-hmm. And that's the pre-release. The one you could tell.
Yeah, it's got the Sun and Moon logo on there.
Mm-hmm.
Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. You combine that with a forest of giant plants, and that's going to be really good. So I have a feeling that grass decks are going to be making a comeback soon. Litten. Pylosand.
Ooh.
Again, all the holographicness. Trumbeak. They reprinted the Rainbow Energy.
Ooh.
Toucannon. Alolan Meowth.
Aw,
Good old Growlithe.
Growlithe.
Roggenrola. Another Cosmog.
Nebby.
Another Torracat. Another Araquid. Spinda. I don't even know how to pronounce his name.
Lima?
So. I don't know.
Is that an I or an L?
It's L-L-I-M-A.
Lima?
Or I-L-I-M-A?
I have no idea.
Me either.
The normal dude.
Elima.
Lima?
Rowlet. Cosmog. Lillipup. Wingull. Snubbull.
Look at that artwork.
Sunscript. And lastly, a Water Energy. Now, we do have those 4 packs we're going to open. So we're going to see what we can get out of there. So, we're going to start with a Primo pack with Primarina.
Ha ha ha. Yay, Team Primarina!
Team City Wise the best.
So, what is the trick with this?
I think
Is
it's
it
the
3?
same. 3 and 2?
Looks like it's... I'm not sure. So, got a Electric Energy, Corsola, Repel. This one's kind of a poor man's Lysander. It makes your opponent switch Pokemon, but they get to choose. So, but it's an item instead of a supporter. Pelipper.
Looks miscolored.
No, I'm just trying to figure out. Pelipper, put one of your benched Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your hand. I suppose you could combine that with like Shaman or something to continue to set up things like that. Okay. Another Dewpider. Fond Sweet, Lily Pop, Paris, Firo.
Ooh.
Devastating Wing. Your opponent shuffles their hand into the deck and draws 3. Pokemon can't use Slashing Strike during the next turn. It's only 1 energy, so it's not awful, but that... No. And then another Bruxish. And lastly, a Pillow Swine. Or not Pillow Swine, Pillow Sand, sorry. Hallow Sand. Wow. I'm awake, I promise. We got a...
Incineroar.
There we go, thank you. Wow, as I said, I'm obviously awake.
And is it 3 and 2?
That's just
3 in the
generations.
back? Oh, okay.
How? Another Pissimian? Rotom
Ooh,
decks.
that's a new one.
After counting your prize cards, shuffle them into your deck, then take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards. I could see that being useful, like if you know that one of the cards you need is in your prize, that allows you to get it back into your, well, have the chance of getting it back in your deck. You could always put it back down as your prizes. So, Sandygast, Morlo, Fomantis, Sunskirt, Surskit, sorry, Growlithe, a holographic Carvine,
That's reverse.
Carvana,
Oh, that's cool. Look at that. All the dark energies in back.
and Crabominal.
Ooh.
Avalanche does 10 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, and Ice Hammer for a lot of damage, but a lot of energy.
Yeti crab.
Yeti crab.
I like the Yeti crab.
Oh, and a
Energies.
Fairy Energy as well.
So do they all come with energy now?
Probably. I think they did that with evolutions as well.
Oh, is that what Decidueye has?
Oh, yes. So we have the Decidueye pack. I got distracted by energy. Evolutions, each pack came with an energy egg. And I think it was because so many people didn't have energy anymore
Yeah.
that they had to start doing stuff to get people energy again.
Oh, makes sense.
So, actually looks like it's the bottom 4 cards that you want to move for this one. Got Fire, Boldore, Great Ball, Pissimian, Yungoos, Paris, Caterpie, Makuhita, Chinchou, a Reverse Hollow, whatever his name is, and Lurantis GX. I'm actually glad I got this because this is one of the ones that I was looking for. I feel like that's going to be a good card.
Look at this
So-
line on it. So
Oh,
pretty.
baby.
That's
And
nice.
we got one last Decidueye, which is probably good because that's what we got the best pull out of so far.
Maybe he's gonna get another one.
And in honor of that last one that we pulled, we've got a code for you all. All we ask is that you put down in there if you get anything good or not. Just leave it in the comments, let us know. We're always curious. So we've got the good old lightning energy, another Boldore, Switch, Alolan Persian, also known as Garfield,
Yeah.
Wingull, Stuffle,
Poplio.
another Zubat, Shoulder, a Reverse Hollow Butterfree,
Ooh.
and a Decidueye.
Decidueye.
I know.
Leaf Blade does 30 plus flip a coin, 30 more. Brave Bird 120 and 20 to itself.
Yeah.
Alright, so not as impressive as our previous one, but we still got some good stuff out of it. We have the Reverse Hollow Bruxish. We have the Reverse Hollow Butterfree. We have the Reverse Hollow Stetlin, the Promo Sun and Moon Bruxish, the Espeon GX, and the Lorantis GX. So,
Subscribe for the Solgaleo this time.
or as per usual, thumbs up for the Bear Tick,
No thumbs up for Solgaleo because it's ugly.
thumbs up for the Bear Tick. Also, if you guys go to a Sun and Moon pre-release, let us know what you get. If you got anything good, what you found works well and what didn't work. Feel free to leave it in the comments. We're always curious to see what other people are doing. And thank you for watching. Bye!
Bye. See you next time.
Or, I suppose we should say, Alola!
Alola.